Queen's team had to take 3 questionable shots because that's as good a shot as they could get there. Really good defense by Gabe Madsen on Berman there.
Jake Wallin puts it in off the window and give him one on the house.
Lawson Lovering's injury, and boy, has he made the best of his time with setting a career.
Asar twirling around, doesn't find anything. Shot clock into single digits for the Utes. Miro Little streaking to the cup and a left-hand layup off the window and in. 3-point shooting with their first 2 buckets tonight have come in the paint. Leo Colomario drives the lane, powers it up off the side of the glass. Terrific defense from Wallin.
All 5 of Queen's shots have come within about 5 feet of the basket, but Utah's defense, kind of a never say die, sticking to the end, and won a state championship at Lone Peak High School right here on this court.
That's about 50 or 60 friends and family in attendance. Late in the clock, Ashby from way outside. He's missed his first 2 attempts. Shot of jumps clears. Nice no-look feed. Asar hammers it through.
Maybe the most versatile player on the floor is Mike Sharabjan from Mongolia. When he gets a rebound like that, he is the backup point guard when the starting point guard Little goes out. When he gets a rebound, he just brings it, and that puts all kinds of pressure on the transition.
And what vision from Mongolian Mike.
Speaking of Keanu Dawes, he's in the game now. The 6'9" Rice transfer has been very impressive in his first 2 games here.
Shot of jumps, puts it in, and has a chance at 4. And a free throw coming.
Well, he's one of the guys in that tying school record 19 made threes last game. Madsen started every one of them to write his name in the record book.
Mason couldn't finish. Wallin on the offensive glass. Shot clock didn't reset. Dawes goes down the lane and flips it home.
This Ute team, they are holding their opponents coming into this game to 38% from the field.
Wallin gives it back to Madsen and follows up the miss with a putback.
Big guys out of the lineup and making the most of that time.
Cash drives in and reverses it home with a career best 9 assists last Friday against Western Carolina.
Did a nice job against only 2 turnovers, so for a power forward playing the point, he's doing pretty good. Soft press, Utah got it right to the middle and right to an attack area.
Shot of jumps, found a seam and found another 2.
Rob Johnson now with 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'm telling you, he has become as handy as a shirt pocket for these running Utes. Just does a little bit of everything. Even before the season started, Craig Smith said his teammates love to play with him. Anytime we divide teams, he's the first guy picked.
Hey, John Anderson with a tough take to the rim. First points for Anderson, who's led Queens in scoring through the first week of the season. Madsen to the corner. Erickson slices down the baseline, and Anderson was there to knock it away.
Nice hands by Anderson, nice timing.
Anderson pulls up. Front rim the 3. Man on the offensive glass. Anderson tries again, and this time he hits. Well, just a matter of time before John Anderson started to find a rhythm. At 24 points off the bench against Western Carolina, and attempted a team-high 14 field goal attempts in that game. Grant Leonard tells us he likes his scoring prowess off the pine, and you have to like what you've seen from Jake Wallin.
To get it to him, that was great. A feel for how to get to your shot.
Craig Smith calls Jake Wallin the ultimate glue guy. You put him anywhere on the floor and he sticks. Jackson Pollard sticks a corner tray, and the flag. Utah's toughest test of the early season will be next time on Sunday on a neutral floor in South Haven, Mississippi against Mississippi State. A turnover, Cash dishes, Ashby raises and buries the corner tray.
A long way to throw that lob. Utes are lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Shot of Jumps pulls the trigger on target.
So much for feeding it inside. Let's just throw it in.
Last year, so.
Well, my tongue roll just isn't near as good as yours. I about choked to death the first game trying to say it. Pretty good at the defensive end.
Madsen for 3. It's good. His first make from out there, missed his first 5 attempts.
put his head down, ran the floor, and Sharaf jumps with that great no-look pass to get himself an assist.
Little hits the step-back three.
His second. The possession before that, Utah was in a 2-3 zone. I think it was just the way they were aligned. Look at Sharaf jumps here.
Shot of jumps, racing ahead for the easy two. But Asar couldn't finish it underneath. Anderson out to Matthews, extra pass, that's Pollard from distance.
And really nice extra pass there. Great ball movement then by Malcolm in the middle, so to speak, was having none of that.
I'm surprised nobody else had given him that nickname. Pollard the steal and elevates for the
nice anticipation by Pollard here, shooting the gap there and getting all the way to the other end for an easy. He's been coach of the year in 3 different leagues, national coach of the year, NAIA Division II. He's done a fine job getting things back on track here at Utah and played to a fast pace. So they're just now not just now, but they're getting their feet under them when it comes to shooting it in.
Another Utah turnover. Man dives on the floor, ripped away by Madsen, and a finger roll finish. San Francisco last year, and now very comfortable in Salt Lake City with this Utah program. As Queens misses the front end of the 1-and-1 out of the timeout. Madsen turns and fires and hits. Second tray for Gabe Madsen.
He's I keep thinking he's got to get some looks from the NBA. A guy can shoot it like that with that size and shoot it consistently. There's not many. He's going to end up being the all-time leading three-point shooter. And how about that?
The 5 inches that he added to his vertical to throw this one down.
Well, he split a seam in the crowd.
Madsen left alone. Yes, sir.
And gives Sharaf Johnson another assist, and that was never the same team after that. Coach Smith did a great job kind of righting the ship, but Rolly Rooster was the key to that team. With 10 rebounds tonight, the second guy, he and Asar, with double-figure rebounds.
Boy, when you look at the box score at the end of this thing, you're going to think that Utah has also emptied out their bench. Jewel Karam, the freshman, is in, as Little takes it right back. This is Mason Madsen. So Queens as close as 7 after halftime. But it will wind up another lopsided victory for the Utes as Bima Sheila adds a dunk.
That's the exact same cut, exact same pass that Mason Madsen gave him 2 plays before that, coming down the right side.
Shine gets through traffic for 2. And so Utah 17 in total, one of the nation's best. As time expires on a 96-65 victory for the Utah Utes, who sweep this season opening homestand.